Previously during the investigation.
F.K. in the coffin. I knew I could count on him. Never fails.
The perpetrator. Bit off Anna's tongue.
Jackpot, Zach. A shame, but our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just came to an end.
When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
Oh, well, there's an old story, folklore. It's a fairy tale to me. Something about a killer in a raincoat who appears on rainy nights.
She had a red dress on. She was a goddess.
It's starting to rain. I think this case may take a while.
Now then, from the title, let's go to the extra game stuff. Alright, then we choose this one. Raincoat Killer already has his alternate costume as well. Now let's resume. See if this works.
Previously during the investigation.
We already know the previously. There we go, that did save perfectly, in fact. Alright, let's head out and then use our teleportation to get to Becky's house. From Becky's house, I can probably end up at the good old art gallery. A little thought process going on there. I don't think there's any police cars immediately available right here, so, but probably not Becky's house either. We're about to find out, aren't we? Can't imagine there being brand police cars in front of Becky's house, though. And from this location, let's choose Becky's house, which conveniently is the first thing on the map. Very conveniently, because it's kind of really out of the way of like anything. But I guess they put it first on the list for whatever reason. Maybe probably it starts with the letter B, but I'm not quite sure. That doesn't make any sense. There's things that start with the letter A and they don't pop up first. There was in fact a car here, but it's kind of damaged. Then again, I know that how Deadly Premonition works is that cars they leave behind and all that stay there. Which I always thought was pretty impressive, especially since it doesn't actually take very long for it to load stuff. See if I stab this or overcome it. It's my driving shortcuts 401. Everyone should learn Ryan's driving style. Just observe how I drive and try and emulate in real life. Warning, you should not do what I just said at all.
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop me.
Well, I noticed it's raining. You want me to stop it? I can also see. You want me to stop it? Honestly speaking. You should just tell me if there's anything I want to see. I should stop to go see it, not if I notice anything, because I'm noticing a lot of things right now. Alright, let that go. We're almost to our main story location, finally. Still more side quests one could do, but I'm gonna wait till nightfall to see if Emily, or if it's still rain, or if Emily's there and all that fun stuff. Gotta work our way there regardless. Let's see, a turn in the curve up ahead to see where we end up at. Should be a fun diversion. I believe that the art gallery is up here, but I may very well be mistaken. Nope, looks like I'm correct. Gallery, here we go. Finally, story can continue. That should be fun. Just gotta appreciate the glowiness here that George is literally in the green middle of this.
Emily, Mr. FBI agent, made it here all by himself.
George, Emily, sorry to keep you waiting. I'm going to talk to Diane alone. You two just wait out here.
What the hell are you saying?
I know, it's very rude of me. I know. But also very important. I always make sure that I meet with the important ones, one-on-one. Otherwise, it's difficult to sense the subtle reactions of the suspect. This is just how I do things, and I'd appreciate your understanding.
But go on then. You're not going to listen to us anyway, are you?
You're starting to understand me, George.
Well then, Zach, let's
Let's go and meet Lady Diane.
Hello? Hello?
No reply. Let's take a look around then, Zach.
Welcome to the art gallery. Now let's see.
Hello, Olivia. Do you like art?
Yes. Yes, I do. Well, I mean, I like trees.
Trees. Okay. Ah, but I see because these are all tree paintings. Do you come here often then?
Well, no. Just sometimes. I'm sorry, I really need to get back to the diner.
Zach, she was lying about something. She said trees, not paintings of trees. She doesn't need to come here to see trees. There's tons of trees outside.
I mean, just look at all these goddamn tree paintings. Trees at twilight. Beautiful painting of 6 trees batched in a sunset glow. So, trees at twilight. More paintings over there. Okay, A, tree at sunset. B, red leaves. C, dancing red butterflies. Pass to the office. Number of red trees. Number exhibition room. Olivia must have dropped this note. Zach, can you make any sense out of this? You got Olivia's memo. Alright. Take item, key to the gallery. Key to the gallery. Here we go, the key to the gallery. Almost looks like a fucking fairy tale key there. Alright, so 6 is in the number. Any other things to investigate over here? Well, there's a phone here to save my game, which I might as well take advantage of because I'm in here. Ta-da! Now let's see. Nothing else? Nothing else. Go up here and look at this marvelous sculpture, as weird and bizarre as it is. Nothing up here, though. Well, it's not 100% true. There are, in fact, things up here. In fact, I think I can whack this stuff right here. Destroying mannequins is one of my favorite pastimes, just to let you guys all know. Just be careful you put me around mannequins. I am very prone to destroying them, as I have apparently proven and stated to you guys now. Now, circling around. I guess I can observe this. It's at least 5 meters tall. Pretty big for an object d'art. Pointy branches, razor sharp leaves. Good taste on the creator's part. Green is such a cool and sharp setup, right, Zach? Alright, let's start hitting things. All things I hit with my wrench. And good, all the things broken up. I'm sure the art gallery won't mind them destroying other exhibits. Totally. Now let's see. Still more things to see. Nothing here. Nothing through any of these places. Guess we'll run through here though. Paintings that stick out. There's another phone to save at in case I decide I need to still save, but I think I'm good. Probably shouldn't try again here. You say probably shouldn't, but honestly you should innovate yourself a bit more, Mr. York. There is literally nothing out here but rain. Well, that's something. Alright, still checking around. Ooh, another painting. Autumn Leaves, beautiful painting depicting 4, so 4 and 6 are 2 numbers that you need to keep in mind so far. Here's more mannequins for me to batter around with my wrench. Again, if I see mannequins, I must batch them. It's the methodical reason that I need to do it. Nothing. Notice there's paint missing here, though. A painting used to be displayed here. The tile plate leaves red butterflies frolicking, though the painting itself is nowhere to be seen. So I have to find a painting somewhere. I think I remember that it's in storage. Let's see. Storage painting here. What did you just say? Can't leave now. Can't leave now. He said something earlier, I swear to, but whatever the case, I just must have missed it. No. First of all, anything in here? Apparently not, because it happens to be locked. There might be something in it, but it's locked at the moment, so I wouldn't know. No red paint sticking out in this room. I'll need to unlock this to enter the office. The password's a 3-digit number. Turns out I don't know the password. Big surprise.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
That's how it works. I'm just exploring. Actually, I should probably look in here before I went in here. Okay, it just tells me the door wasn't locked, but it's obviously glowing red, so it's important. It's probably where the missing painting is. One can probably guess that. Another man can destroy. No money in it, though. Kind of predicts that too, based on the angle of it. Anything else to see? Outside of box monsters and more mannequins. We can bash some stuff around, why not? Ooh. Strange. Okay, let's start clicking these buttons and see what we can see. That's nothing. In this magical thing, we see nothing. Here's a little medal for me to collect. We looked at the first two. We're continuing our journey, though. Smoked salmon, I'll take it. I need some more food in my pockets anyway. Alright, how about you? That one's obviously has something important in it because it's red, but no spare items around. All these generators to explore. Now you have the paint I need, right? Here we go. Red butterflies frolicking. A large tree and red butterflies almost look like it's burning. Just as a single tree, so numbers are 6, 4, and 1 so far. 6, 4, 1. What's through here? Nothing. It very obviously looks like a door, but it doesn't seem to be open. Or of any way currently, at least from here, of opening it. I've got theories, and I think I might remember where it was associated with, but nothing beyond that. Let's go look a little bit more this direction before I call things off. Because I think there was a few more things for me to crash. Or at least look at. Haven't been in there, but it's locked. Think that's where I came from. So 4, 6, 1. All important to the combination. But I think this is a 4-digit combination. No, it's actually not. It's only 9 possible combinations out of 3 numbers I know. I just did the wrong thing. Delete 4, 6, 1.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
No, it's not that we need more clues. I just don't exactly remember the order these go in. But there's only a certain number of combinations. It could also be 4, 1, 6. Because I know I've got the 3 numbers right.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Okay, you know what? I'll do the fair way. I'm just look at my memo and say what order they go in. I go to my main items. I'll look at Olivia's memo. So it's trees at sunset, red leaves stands for butterflies, so 1's gonna be last. Since 4, 6, 1 wasn't, it has to be 6, 4, 1. 6, I just accidentally undid that. No, it's not just the number 6.
Zach, something is still missing.
It'd be amusing if it was
need
only
more
the number
clues.
6, but that's not it. It's gonna be 641. Correct. There's enough picture of trees. Let's look around.
Like I said, there's no point in you having this. I can put it to far better use. I'm taking it with me, okay?
That's fine by me then, as you wish. The FBI agent, right? Just wait a moment, please. I'll be right with you.
So there's no way you could have been at the scene of the crime.
That's right. I was drinking at the bar with Nick until early morning. I'm sure if you ask him about it, he'll say the same.
Very well. I'll be sure to do that. One other thing. That argument with Carol just now.
She's always like that. She thinks of me as an enemy, always bickering at what I say.
Is there any reason for that?
Perhaps because someone she liked ended up with me in my bed?
That would explain it, yes. If I may be so bold, who was the lucky man?
Oh, I sleep with anyone I wish. Anyone I prefer to sleep with. I guess she had her eye on one of them, but I don't know who it was exactly. I could sleep with you, if you like.
I'm flattered by your offer, but I don't think that would be appropriate. You're exactly the kind of woman a man in my job should never get involved with.
Isn't that a shame, darling?
I'll be frank. Right now, you are not a suspect. But both Zach and I are certainly feeling shaky about you.
If you want to remain in the clear, just watch yourself from now on.
Oh, you don't know, do you? Artists and art lovers, we love a good thrill.
Thank you for your help. I have nothing further to ask you at the moment. Goodbye.
Okay. Definitely in character. No wonder the other women in town don't like her. But regardless, though, onward from there. Payments awarded. And the funds keep on raising. Of course I want to save. To the next, to the next.
I had a chat with Diane. She said she was at the bar drinking with Nick at the time of the murder. We need to confirm her story. Let's talk to Nick at the diner.
Very well, Agent Morgan. I have to head back to the department and clear up some paperwork. Go with Emily to the A&G diner.
Okay then.
I'll show you the way. The diner's open from 9 to 2100.
Just as we suspected, Zach. Diane is the key to this case. I have a feeling she will lead us right to the criminal.
That's Kaysen. Looks like the show has just begun, and it has an all-star cast.
Alright, off with Emily we're gonna go right now, I guess. Alternate costumes for both of us. Let's get to the diner. We need to talk with Nick and Olivia ASAP. Got it, got it. And this time I think I'm gonna actually end up going with you all the way.
Emily, do you know a man named Forrest Kaysen?
Kaysen? Yes, I know him. The sapling salesman, right? He always uses strange comparisons when he talks.
I'd like to know more about him. What does he do when he comes to town?
He's a salesman, so I guess he sells things? Maybe he comes on vacation. We haven't seen many tourists recently, but he comes pretty often.
Is that all?
Well, now that you mention it, he seems quite friendly with the Ingrams, with Isaac and Isaiah. Maybe you should ask them about Kaysen.
Okay, I will.
Learning about our Kaysen overlords. There's Willy Doggies too. Meanwhile, we have the good old Emily overlords here with us. And all the other overlords of the Green Veils and the Ingrams, the Twins and the Agent Yorks. I have a house here too, you know. I get my own land, my own kingdom. I don't know what I'm talking about here. Yeah, something to talk about here with Emily, though.
Emily, don't you find it a bit suffocating to be around George so much?
Well, we aren't always together. And anyway, I've gotten used to him.
Impressive. Women are very adaptable.
No, it's not like that, actually. I mean, George is hard-headed, sure, but he's also a hard-working man. That's why the townsfolk trust him so much.
The very epitome of the rural sheriff.
That's right. He isn't some hotshot FBI agent. This place isn't like the city. Everyone knows everyone else.
What about you and Anna? Were you two close?
No, not close, really. I don't seem to have much in common with teenagers nowadays. All they talk about are boys, clothes, and accessories. I don't have much interest in any of those things.
There is a gap between a teenager and being in your 20s.
Everyone's different, that's all. Me and you, too.
Zach, I'm not liking the way this conversation is heading. Let's concentrate on driving instead.
Oh ho ho there, Mr. Agent York. Now then, charge in our sheriffmobile, charge! We'll be back in wherever we're headed. Actually, I'm not even going the right way. I mean, I am, it's just I forgot that the way to get back is so obtuse because the fucking art gallery is so far away. Now, if Emily was in the car with me, this would be an extremely easy thing to do. Because honestly speaking, I can just fast teleport. In fact, I might not even make it there. My gas is pretty low, and so is my car damage. Now, car damage should be much of a problem because the way to the diner is pretty straightforward. But unfortunately, those bumps are making a little bit of a damage dent to my car. My very limited health car as it is already, but I've also made twists and turns to keep things rolling anyways. Let that go back down as we gain a little bit of energy back. Now we should have a turn to get into town soon. I think this is it coming up. Just should be careful in the meantime for it. Alright, got to avoid this red car. And deader than dunner. I'm just trying to think. If I owned a small town restaurant, which isn't like some huge big dream or anything, but it could be kind of interesting, I guess. Given that it has the same tendencies of any job, you'd have the difficulties of trying to stay in business. On top of the whole fact that you'd have to have difficulties of, like, you know, having to have repeat customers, so you would have to leave a more lasting impression, probably. I can see some benefits and disadvantages. It could be relaxing at times, or maybe incredibly busy depending on how often you have customers there, but if you're in a small town that's not a huge potential user base of customers, but maybe they like you so much, like the place so much, they come for multiple visits, or maybe you never have any like customers and all that. Of course, you'd also have to get your ingredients and cook it up all yourself, so if you're not a good chef or you don't enjoy cooking, that would definitely never be an option. I don't know why I'm overthinking this so much. Anyways, though, we are barely gonna make it, but looks like we're gonna make it. That's the important thing, I think. I say we're gonna make it with certainty, and then I go and darn fark ourselves up somehow. Well, assuming I'm able to get us out of this weird-ass position, we should be fine. There we go. I think we almost have it. There we go. That was a stupid situation. That wasn't even the fucking diner. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Let's see. I could have just used my map for this. There's where we need to go. Charge.
The A&G Diner. Wonder what the A and G stand for. Any ideas, Emily?
Nope, I don't know either.
Air and gravity, perhaps? Access and games? Aliens and Godzilla? Who knows?
Is it important to know? I mean, why don't you just ask Nick?
Oh, I will. But first, I need to eat. Wonder what's good here.
Welcome, Mr. Agent.
Hi, Olivia. Let me have your special for today. And some fresh coffee.
Our special today is turkey. A turkey and gravy sandwich. Sound good?
Oh, perfect. Emily, you eat something too. It'll be on the FBI.
Okay then, I'll go all out. I'll have the T-bone steak. I usually can't order it because it's a little too expensive.
Mrs. Olivia Cormack, I am here for Mr. Stewart's lunch. If it is ready, I'd thank you a bunch.
Yes, of course. Just a moment. Here you go. The usual. 1 turkey, strawberry jam, and cereal sandwich.
Sounds like the sinner's sandwich. Self-inflicted punishment to atone for past sins. He's setting an example.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, you should try this wonderful lunch. It's more than a delicious, tasty crunch. So says Mr. Stewart.
No, that's fine. I've just ordered my own lunch.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, that is, Mr. Stewart's order is delicious, I should mention. And Mr. Nick Cormack is a genius for creating this perfection. So says Mr. Stewart.
Still, I have a hunch I might not like it. You sure that sandwich is that good?
Mr. Francis York Morgan, making decisions based on intuitions is always a sign of bad FBI agents. So says Mr. Stewart.
Harry, you're right. I'll give it a try. I can't believe it. This is fantastic. It's really good. Olivia, I'm sorry, but can I change my order? I'll have what Harry is having. Nick and Diane. They hardly make the perfect couple, do they? Is it widely known that they go drinking together, just the two of them?
To be honest, I don't pay attention to these things.
Not into local gossip?
Well, when I moved here, I was still in high school, and I kept wearing the same wild clothes from my school in Seattle. I was young back then. And before I knew it, there were rumors all over the school. She'll screw anyone. That's what they said. Totally unfounded, of course. Anyway, after that, I just sort of chose not to really trust gossip.
I get where you're coming from. I used to dress like a hardcore punk rocker when I was in high school.
You? A punk rocker?
Nobody took my side, even when I had good grades. People rejected me just because of what I wore. I was young back then, too.
Even still, I just don't see you as a punk rocker.
And you laugh? Look at you. No makeup on, dressed in uniform, eating a steak for lunch. Okay, back to work. Let's talk to Nick.
Okay, so it's just all Harvest Moon talk. Could you tell us what you were doing the night Anna was killed? I was at the bar with Deanna. Yeah, I think it's Deanna or Diane. What did you two talk about, Nick? Rembrandt and Turner. Is that a problem? No, no problem. If you think Deanne, I think it's Deanne. Fuck, I cannot pronounce this to life me right now. Did it? You're wrong. No, that's not it. Oh, so it's me you're after, isn't it? You're wrong again. So much for the FBI, huh? That isn't the case either, Nick. I think there's something both of you are hiding. You can tell when people are hiding something by their reactions. Eye, tongue, and hand movements, sweat, dry lips, neck angles, and such. I'm working here. If you aren't ordering anything, get out. Oh my, oh my. There is this here, and there's a foam lily right here. To punch it in and save our game. Save? Yes. Ta-da! I want delayed punishment. My best. Actually, let me first get this though over here. But tiredness is really overcoming me at the moment. I'll take a card of some coffee, I guess, in the meantime, because there's a card of coffee literally right there looking at me. Let's see other cards about. Can't go inside there. We can talk to her though.
There's something I'd like to confirm with you, Olivia, if that's okay.
Yes, well, so long as it doesn't take too long.
First, what were you and Nick doing on the night of the murder?
I was here in the diner. Nick said he was going to the bar for a couple of drinks.
Does he go to the bar often? Leaving you to hold up the fort?
Yes. He says he enjoys the conversation with Diane. I thought they went drinking again together that night.
Do the three of you ever go drinking together?
Well, you see, I'm really not into art.
And your husband is well versed in the arts then, I take it?
Oh, yes. Looking at art and talking about it is his way of relaxing.
People just aren't what they seem. Like a certain someone who was into punk rock 10 years ago.
You are absolutely right, Emily. But you can be an art lover and a liar at the same time. One more thing, Olivia. You just said that you aren't interested in art.
That's right. And...
So, how come I bumped into you at the art gallery? Didn't seem like Nick brought you there. You were there alone.
Well, I like trees, is the thing. That's why I went there.
Surely you'd be better off in the forest rather than an art gallery then. I think you went to the gallery not to see trees, but to see Diane, right? You don't want to answer? Or perhaps this isn't the right place to ask.
Meet me in the backyard. You can get there from the parking lot. I'll wait for you there for an hour after we close up.
They close at 2100. Should we get something to drink and wait? Agent York, what do we do now?
I want to hear what Olivia has to say. Let's kill time until the diner closes.
Okay, then I'm gonna make a trip back to the department. I'll see you in the backyard later.
Okay, sounds good.
See you later then.
Zach, about Olivia. I presume she wants to tell us something about Nick and Diane. Let's hope it's not just something for the gossip columns.
You like to come here alone? So you're going to bother me here too? Is prying into people's private lives part of your job? My goal is to catch the killer, and they'll do whatever it takes to achieve that goal. Then go on, pry away. I'm just going to ignore you. She really doesn't like me. Good coffee. Nothing else here. Is there anyone else in the diner right now? It's kind of funny that I literally keep on bumping into her everywhere, though. Alright, well, I'm going to save my game right here. Good old saving ability. Takes $1 off my paycheck, though.